What's going on? Hey, everybody having fun?
Yeah.
You guys sound good. You guys sound good. Hey, I just want to talk to you really quickly. We're gonna do like 3 little things. First of all, I want to talk to you about kind of like what being a good band student is like. Okay? Because this is something that I never really understood until I was in college. And if I would have understood it at your age, I'd have been like, whoo, and the clouds would have parted, and then the sun would have come down, and it would have been like, Jered, you're an amazing trumpet player. Okay, so I used to come in every week to my band lesson, and I'd be like, okay, fix it. And the band director was always like, what? No. You're on this wild journey, right? Okay, you have to ask the serious questions. My uncle dropped out of school in 5th grade, and he was like, I dropped out of school in 5th grade. And I was like, why'd you drop out? And he's like, teachers were asking me all kinds of questions. I didn't ask them one. Okay, so we want to go. It's like you're going through the jungle, okay, and you're practicing at home, and you're practicing at home, and you're practicing, and all of a sudden you're like having trouble with high notes. And that's when all of a sudden you're going through the jungle and there's a telephone booth. And you're like, well, that's weird, but okay. And you're like, yo, Mr. Frick, I got some problems with some high notes. Okay? And that puts it on you. Okay? That puts it on you. That drive that you want to become better, and then when you can't become better, you hit this wall. Then you call Mr. Frick, and Mr. Frick's like, oh man, you gotta listen to some soul music. Okay? No, that's what we want, okay? So that's kind of like asking the good questions, asking the right questions. Just don't go, okay, fix me, okay? Okay, well, here, I'm going to play for this, okay? So listen to music, and that's what we've got. Okay, let's warm up. We're going to do our favorite, the people's key of concert B-flat. Give it up for concert B-flat scales. Yeah. All right. Okay, now here's the thing. Because we are a marching band, we want to get everything on autopilot. That's why we practice. Like I was talking today, I was like, when Carmen comes to school and she's walking into school, she's not like, I think I take my left foot and then my right foot. I got it. Left foot again. Oh, no, because it's on autopilot, right? She doesn't have to think about walking. That's what we got to do in music, too. We got to practice our scales so we don't have to worry about fingerings when we're playing music. And we get it all the way out to where you play a sad song and that listener's like, that brother's sad. Okay? That's what we want, okay? So let's play the people's key of B flat now. Unlike just like holding some notes, I want you to listen on either side of you and fit inside their sound, okay? Fit inside their sound, okay? Here we go. We're gonna do little whole notes, okay? Big air, big breath, because air is free. Might as well take all of it you can. Here we go. 1, 2, concert B flat and whole notes. 1, 2, ready? Okay, cool. Okay, now you guys do that. Okay, now, we were just listening to each other to get inside each other's sound. Now I want you to do that same thing, but I want you to get inside of each other's articulation, okay? So if you hear over here, you guys are going like, and you guys over here are going, then we've got a problem, okay? We've got to come to a solution, and you know who it comes down to? Tuba! He's like, hold on, dude, I just don't know what's going on. Seriously, that's where it comes from, that pyramid of sound, right? We all go down to the bass, right? You're our bass line, so whatever you do, we're listening right at you, dude, okay? So he's actually conducting from the back row, and he's like, I don't want to conduct from the back row, man. I don't want to do it, man. It's fine. Okay, I'm just screwing with you, dude. You sound great. All right, here we go. So bum, 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 bum. Get inside their sound. Look at that. You're like the Pips. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? Oh yeah. more time. Listen to the last note. The last note is where our discrepancy is happening. Do it one more time. The last note. Bump, bump. It's going like bump, blah, boom, blah, blah. Okay, listen to the last note. Here we go. So, what prevents us from being as good as a high school band? What prevents us from being as good as a college band? Just us, right? And how much we are willing to put in, how much focus we're willing to put in. That's what we want. It's all about focus. Because if you can focus enough to go home and practice an hour on your instrument, then when you get into college and you're like, man, I don't really want to study for this biology exam, you still will study for it because you're used to it, you're conditioned for it. That's what we're teaching here. We're not teaching you to be professional musicians. We're teaching you to be professional focusers. Okay? Here we go, here we go. Focus, focus. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? Dang, that sounds good. Woo! Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Okay, all right, so the last thing is all these band programs, you know, they're like Southern Illinois band programs are just like, man, it's like everybody's getting their funding cut, numbers are dropping. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people say band is going south. Like, man, they're dropping our bands, they're cutting our bands. There's two ways to look at this, okay? Like, suppose you got a shoe salesman, and he goes to Africa, okay? And he's like, it's no good, mate. They don't wear shoes here. But then you got another shoe salesman that goes, hey man, you ain't gonna believe this. No one wears shoes. It's a completely untapped market. We gotta get as many friggin' shoes over here as we possibly can. That's what we want, okay? We've gotta be an optimist right now, okay? We have to be an optimist in this. And so learn it and love it. And you guys have been really awesome. Like, seriously, thank you for a great week. I come down almost every year and do this because of this man right here. He's awesome. Give him a hand. Thank you, guys.